What's going on, my friends? Before we get into today's video, I just wanted to make a quick request of you guys. Did you know that 50% of you watching this video right now are not subscribed to the channel? Would you mind just going to check out and see if you are subscribed to the channel right now? And if not, hit that subscription button. I have a goal to hit 50,000 subs this year, and I would love it if you were a part of that. And you know what? So would Baby Yoda. So go ahead and check it out when you get the second. All right, let's get into the video. What's going on, my friends? Cubs fan Han here for yet another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. My friends, I am really happy today. We have a special guest on the channel to talk to us about the art of theory crafting in this game. We got two awesome theory crafts to share with you guys, and it is the one and only Clash DOE. What's going on, Clash?
What is up, my man? How are you doing?
Dude, it's been a long time coming for me to have you on a video. I've shared with my subscribers several of your teams, but I haven't actually brought you on to explain them yourself. So thanks for taking the time to do this today. I understand you're in your parking lot at work or something on your phone talking to me on Discord.
Pretty much, yeah. We're doing this remote today, but glad to be here.
Awesome. Well, everyone, go ahead and drop a sub for Clash. We're here to talk about the teams, but I want you guys to go check him out. Also, I just realized I'm not subscribed. You've been showing up in my recommended, but I'll go ahead and toss that your way right now. But Clash is doing non-stop theory crafting in this game, and you were telling me before you're part-time, right? You're doing this as a hobby, but theory crafting is what really gets your blood flowing in Galaxy of Heroes, right?
Absolutely. In fact, a lot of the videos are of theory crafts and things that I've done, but I actually have a video on theory crafting itself too. That's kind of, a few months ago that just kind of walks through my process and how I think about the different classes and abilities and roles and all that fun stuff. So, but yes, it is my passion in this game, and I absolutely love it.
I love it, and I love people like you because I'll be happy to admit I don't have the brains to theory craft on this level, so I'm really happy that you guys are on to do it. So we got two teams to talk about, one utilizing Stormtrooper Han lead. You heard it right, ladies and gentlemen. You might have seen this video. This has 25,000 views, which is fantastic for your channel. And then we got a Qira lead, which I'm also really happy about. We're gonna like both those videos. So tell me, Clash, I'm gonna show this footage first. You can see him there. You have got Stormtrooper Han lead. Wat Tambor is gonna be a bit. You must have loved Wat Tambor when he came out, right?
Oh my gosh, Wat was the theory crafter's dream.
Yeah.
And I mean, as soon as his kit was released, I'm thinking like, oh my gosh, I have 50 places to use them. So
your brain just like, it's like that meme with the mathematics like showing up everywhere.
Yeah. Awesome.
So tell me why this team works.
Okay, great. So this is actually, and one of the key tenets of theory crafting is that it's group effort, right? No one has a, monopoly on all the good ideas. This actually came from one of my friends. His name is Vago. He does a lot of really cool theory crafting with me, and he hit me up in the middle of the night. It was probably 1 a.m. and I'm literally about to go to sleep. And he's like, "Hey, I need you for a second." I'm like, "I don't know, man. I'm about to go to sleep." He's like, I think we can beat gas with Stormtrooper Han lead. And I'm like, "Okay, I'm up."
You're about to go to sleep. It's 1 a.m. Stormtrooper Han lead. It's like another meme of the goosebumps on your arm, and then you're up and you're at it.
I'm like, I'm listening. Let's talk. But no, the craft is actually pretty elegant in its simplicity because you're getting Stormtrooper Han as your leader, so you get the benefits of his leader, which is more defense to everyone and offense if they drop below 50% health. But the important thing is that you get him guarded. You get him low enough protection and all that, and you have his and so you've got in this little grouping here. You've got 5 different ways that you're regenerating protection on your scoundrels, and specifically for Stormtrooper Han. That's the Wat Tambor special, the Wat Tambor tank tech, the Zeta on Stormtrooper Han, and then of course Guard and Vandor Chewbacca. Vandor Chewbacca, the way I have him modded, is generating about 9,500 protection back after each turn. So he's essentially only ever getting hit for maybe 7,000 net by General Skywalker. And so all you really have to do is make sure you've got your speeds right and your turn order right. And the best thing about this is that if you do it right, you don't even need a fully reliced out team. I've got several people that have shown me videos with a Gear 12 Vandor and a Relic 3 Stormtrooper Han. So the most challenging one is getting Wat up there, right? He definitely needs to be 7 stars. So if you're still in the hunt for getting him fully geared, this is one where I know a lot of people are looking to use him.
Do you think you need a relic Stormtrooper Han for this to work?
Likely, just in the fact that you need him tanky enough to not, die, but at the same time, he can't be so stacked with health and protection that he doesn't get guard. So it's a little bit of a balancing act, right? You need him to be just tanky enough and at the same time not too tanky. So I think he definitely needs to be probably around Relic 3 is the lowest I've seen it done. But yeah, when it works really, really well. And it, outside of this one video that you're watching right now, yeah, I can usually get away or get out of the battle with what would probably be around 56 to 60 banners.
My gosh.
This one, which is great, right? Because most of the time you're going against General Skywalker, you're thinking, hey, can I get out of this with, only losing one?
Yeah.
And, and here I got a little bit greedy. I should have killed General Skywalker with my basic at the end on Han, but I didn't. And I paused it there to show you. I got greedy and I tried to get more protection regenerated. But
you mean you make mistakes in this game?
That's the beauty of theory crafting, right?
Can YouTubers make mistakes? I didn't think we were allowed to make mistakes.
Never.
So yeah. Here's something that I love about this, and I want to ask you a question on it. I love that this frees up your Darth Revan, this frees up your Padme, this frees up, whatever, or your gas, whatever you've been using on offense to take gas down in Grand Arena. The only teams it's really carving up here is your Rebels, but you can still make use of CLS and other facets of the game. Do you find that the win percentage is reliable enough to take it in as a Grand Arena counter to gas?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Once you get the modding right, this is as close to 100% as I've seen on any gas counter. The only time I've ever had any real trouble is if the Rex is like 330 speed or something crazy,
right?
And I don't get a chance to kill the 5s before the Rex has already put tenacity up. So if you have it modded the right way and the Rex isn't just like in the god tier level of speed, it can actually work really, really consistently.
Anything else you want to call out about this team that everyone should know? I mean, I'm sharing this with the Cubs fam today. I'm giving it a recommendation. Want to make sure they're educated. Anything they should be aware of that we haven't covered already?
No, I think if you watch the video, you'll see I go through a couple, elements of the nuance, and really it just is all about making sure you've got the right turn order, you put the right tank, you put the right tech out at the right time. But once you watch it, that I think you people realize it actually works really well, and it works for very simple reasons. It's not some really specific. I've got to have a Thrawn 1 speed higher than this thing. That's got so it gives a little bit more wiggle room than I think some of the other counters to meta offer. But no, I think it's a really good craft. And again, shout out to Vega for the work you put in on it with me. Right on.
Give credit where credit is due. That's fantastic. So check out that video, guys. Again, link to both of these videos is in the description. For more details, I would encourage you guys, especially if you want to use the team, go get more information there. Now, second team we want to talk about is Qira Lead. This is very similar, so we're using some similar characters here, but this time we're taking advantage of Qira Lead. We're getting rid of Vandor Chewbacca. I like this because a lot of people aren't going to have Vandor Chewbacca. He's just, if you didn't farm him when he was prime, right? You probably, so me personally, I got him up there to gear 11. I got a Zeta on him. I was working on his shards, and then I forgot what happened, but I ended up ditching the farm because a lot of other things have come up, and I just have never found time to go back to him. And so he's sitting at 4 stars for me. So this is a team without Vandor Chewbacca, Qira Lead instead, and you've even got a variation here with L3. So talk me through this one. This one's cool too.
Yeah. So there's actually, in this video, I break down 2 different strategies. The first one is the one you're looking at right now. And I did most of them with L3 as the tank.
Right.
Same concept as before. You're really, it's just more of a race to who can do the most damage. And of course, Qira Lead gives a whole lot of damage to the Stormtrooper and Chewbacca combo. And not only that, it gives a lot of protection recovery, right? Anytime they crit, it gives everyone back 10% of their protection, which is really nice. What's also nice, and unlike CLS Lead, is that her basic can't be counterattacked. So if you're using her, she's guarded. She can lay into General Skywalker, have Chewie assist her, and it's not going to do any damage to her because she's not as, she's a little bit more flimsy than some of the other leaders out there. So it works well from that perspective, but it is one of those, hey, I'm trying to kill you faster than you kill me type of comps. And so this is that one. The tank gives me the ability to keep everyone else alive for a little bit longer, and then the next iteration of this theory craft, which is sort of the next video up, I say, you know what? Let's just get rid of the tank entirely and let's go full on offense. And that's where I add C-3PO. And the C-3PO is only, whatever he is, a Gear 12, no Zetas. But the intention on him is to really take advantage of all those exposes and everything else that he's going to be giving to the rebels. And so I like this one actually a little bit better because the tank itself wasn't really doing much. They were just there to die. And in this instance, the damage is so high that you can actually get away in some cases with people still surviving. So this is one of those, again, just full on nuke. Like, let me kill you as fast as I can because I'm getting such a huge buff to my offense from Qira and from the tank or for the damage tech and from the exposes. I have a higher relic level on my characters on this one. Mm-hmm. It's not going to be as friendly to people that don't want to relic up their, Qira at least a little bit. She's kind of a gear hog. So where the other one with Stormtrooper Han lead, I think that one's a little bit more friendly to people that aren't looking to get into some of the, relic type things like Vandor Chewbacca.
So this one also, to me, it feels like you want to have fun in Arena. This is going to be a little more logical for Arena, lots of damage. You're going to maybe lose, looks like you lost Watt there. And I think in all the Qira videos I've seen so far on your channel here, you've lost somebody. But in all the Stormtrooper Han ones, you had all 5. And so this is probably ill-advised for Grand Arena because you're not going to get as many banners unless maybe you got this ready and right now you're not able to get past gas at all. Maybe this will just be a way to get the win. A little more reliably, but if you want to go for the high banner matches, I think Stormtrooper Han's going to be the clear-cut choice between these two. Yeah,
and the other thing I like about this one is where CLS lead was pretty finely tuned. It kind of got beat down a little bit after the General Skywalker's buff not buff situation that happened a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
and her being able to avoid that counterattack on her basic. And also giving the protection regeneration back at a much higher level whenever they do crit on their own turn. That makes it just a little bit more durable and a little bit, I'm not saying more reliable from you won't lose somebody perspective, but more reliable in terms of win. This one that you're seeing right now is a fully Relic 7. All of them are Relic 7. And my team is obviously not. It's a Gear 12 3PO. I still come away and with the victory. And I can't say I was always getting victories with my CLS. I was usually at a drop down to more of like a 75% win rate versus this. I was getting closer to the 91% win rate.
So it was an improvement on your CLS counter and then Stormtrooper. So it'd probably go CLS, this, and then Stormtrooper Han. That one looked real reliable.
Yeah. So again, it worked for what it is, and I will take it. Now I do prefer to have my Qira with my nest on offense. So this was more of like a can it be done situation. And maybe there would be instances where I would use it in Grand Arena, but for now, I think this is where I would leave it.
Well, Clash, thank you so much for coming on. Both of these teams are awesome. Again, everyone, check out the video links down below in the description for more information on these. And then, Clash, before we leave you, I got to put you on the spot here, all right? I want to hear, are you going to get either Galactic Legend, and are you okay with the Rex?
I am probably not going to be getting one anytime soon.
Okay.
I am excited about the vet rework, though, as you probably know.
That's a theory crafting dream, right? So we're going to be counting on you then, Clash. I know you kind of dodged the question if you're okay with it. That's fine. You don't have to answer. You don't have to answer. But that said, we will be relying on you for some solid intel on what the new looking vets with the resistance tag are going to do. And maybe we'll have a date here in about a week talking about some new janky, stupid, awesome combo you found, okay?
It's highly possible. Get ready, buddy.
All right, everyone. Thanks again for joining us for this video. Like it if you did. Sub to Clash if you haven't already. And as always, my brothers, don't forget